What's up, everybody? Man, it's your boy Dvell. Man, I'm here in the beautiful Amory, Mississippi. Man, over here at my boy's house. Man, we just finna chop it up. Talk about his upcoming project and music. But a lot of y'all know him. Man, this man been my boy since it's been a hot minute, bro. It's been a hot minute, bro. But to y'all, I want y'all to give it up for Mr. Titus Irons. My guy.
What's good, bro?
Yeah, man.
What's good, bro? What's good,
What's up, bro?
What's good, man? Good, bro.
Yeah, man. Take a seat with me, boy.
All right, bro.
What's good, man?
Bro. Man, what's been going on, man?
Man, so just been working for real. Honestly, just been working on the album. Love Take 3. I've been promoting it a whole lot, so I just been working, grinding, putting my head up. Grinding, trying to stay out of harm's way. You know how it is, though.
That's all we can do, man.
That's all we can do, man.
But man, let's just hop into it, bro.
All right, let's talk.
Tell us about your project.
So Love Take 3 is but a lot of people know that it's a series that I do. So the first Love Tape I did was back in like 2020, 2019, 2020, in that era. And so it's just like a series. So it's just a project of just love type songs, but a different variety of stuff. The series of the projects are kind of, it tells like a story. It tells like a universal story. So like Love Tape 2, I think Love Tape 2 is like one of my biggest projects that I've released to this date. Function being the biggest one. So, but yeah, just the overall I would say, to explain it, it's just a series of love songs, heartbreaks, different emotions that people go through and experience when it comes to love.
Man, I know y'all can't wait to hear this, man.
It's gonna be tough.
So man, you done did a lot in this music thing as an upcoming R&B artist, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like with all your projects, harmonies,
Yeah.
your Love Take series,
Yeah.
Melodies.
Yeah.
Man, what can we expect from you on this?
I definitely say what you can expect is the level of just progression. I think that's the best way to put it. Just progression with my craft and just with the music and the storytelling, the emotion, just being able to fully just immerse the feeling that I wanted to kind of put into the music to be actually translated into the music. I think this project definitely has the mix of both worlds when it comes to love tapes and then when it comes to like melodies and harmonies. I think when I got into like the melodies and the harmonies bag, I started really understanding how to really put emotion into the music and just really hone in on that feeling. So I feel like this project definitely does a great job of just expressing itself. I would say so. I would say expect a lot of progression and expression. I think. Yeah.
Tight shit. Man, y'all know I'm sorry I am to do this, man. I've been waiting to do this, man. I got so many things to ask this guy. I'm gonna tell y'all just a little side note, bro. This man inspired me. Like when y'all hear this album, I watched this man start from the ground up, from Till It's Over.
Yeah.
2 a.m. in A-Town. 2 a.m. in A-Town that he just dropped. Man, I done watched it. So, man.
Yeah.
He in his bag, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. But man, tell us, how did the Love Take series get started?
To be honest, how it all got started was me just, like I said, early in my career, I just really wanted to start working on projects. So I think it all started with me just being ambitious on like telling stories about love and just, because I mean that's all I really know, just like love and just talking about it and trying to express it. So I think it all stemmed from me doing that and just wanted to kind of release one of my first projects at the time, and it just inspired me to continue the series and just try to try to get better every time the series come out. So I think that's what did that right there.
From all the Love Take series you done did, from this one, I know you currently still working on a few tweaks and everything.
Right.
But how do you feel about the first Love Tape separate from the other ones?
To be honest, I feel like the first Love Tape was I feel like it was good for its time. It was very much experimental, I will say. Me just trying to figure out my sound, me trying to find my sound, but
Yeah.
I feel like it definitely laid down the foundation of what I wanted to do later on through the years when it comes to the Love Tape series. Now I definitely will say it don't really got none on Love Tape 2, Love Tape 3 right now, but you know, I can't neglect it. You know, it's definitely, it laid down the foundation for the series. So I think, you know, it's always gonna hold a special place in my heart. But
Yeah.
you know, I think it was a good foundation piece.
You know what? You know, Love Tape is an R&B series, right?
Right.
What got you into the R&B route?
To be honest, bro, just growing up around it, you know what I mean? Like,
We all did.
I mean, look, that's all I say. Like, you know, our parents, like both our parents, like that's all we was around or surrounded by. Like,
Shit, cleaning up in the morning.
that's what I'm saying. Like, just R&B, just real music, you know, real good music. And R&B was that force field that people couldn't break through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
R&B was definitely that piece where it was like you couldn't, like, it. Once when the R&B come on, you know it's some good music. Like you can't neglect good music. You know what I'm saying? So I think just growing up around it, hearing Isley Brothers, hearing Mike Jack, you know what I'm saying? Hearing
I'll wait for you to say that.
hearing Aaliyah, hearing all that type of stuff. Like that definitely what, you know, helped me. And my dad too, because he sung a lot of R&B back in the day. He was a gospel singer and an R&B singer. So that's what definitely you know, molded me to become an R&B singer.
Yeah, for the ones that don't know, you know, this man is a huge Michael Jackson fan. That's why I said that.
Hey, you gotta know it. I know about every song that man got. I promise I do.
You know, off the note, you know, you looking forward to that Michael movie?
I am. I just hope they don't mess it up, bro.
Same here, bro.
I just hope they don't mess it up, man. That's all. Hey, look, they mess it up, I might cry, literally.
So, man, are there any surprises on this? Like, what can we expect? Like, is there any surprises, bro?
Is there any surprises? Let me see. First off, you guys know, well, people that been supporting me in my music, you guys know that I really don't do features like that, but I think a surprise for this feature, I say a surprise for this feature. I think a surprise for this album is that I got a feature, man. I got a feature on the album.
Oh, a feature.
A feature, man. Hey, I ain't gonna spoil it. I ain't gonna spoil the feature, but you know what I'm saying?
Funny guy.
But yeah, my boy right here, Dvell, man, he on the album with me. But you know that I don't really just work with artists that I feel like it don't make sense. And I feel like I think just having you on this album, first of all, it's a long time coming. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Even though we if you guys don't know, we got a project together called Crazy for You 2. And Crazy for You 1, but don't go look at that. Just look at Crazy for You 2.
Yeah, I'm not gonna even tell you where to find that one.
Audio Mac.
All right, bro.
But so yeah, I think a surprise for this album is that I got a feature, man, and hey, welcome on the album, bro. Real talk. Like I said, I don't work with just anybody that I feel like it wouldn't make sense, you know. I thought about some potential features on the album. I know I was telling you about it, but we'll probably work on some later on down the line. But I just feel like, you know, the way this album flowing right now, I think it was just perfect to get on the album. So that's a surprise. For sure.
And I'm a blues artist, so you just wait to see what we cook up.
Real talk. You know, he's always R&B first.
Yeah,
he R&B blues, but you know, it's all in the same. But
it's home.
Yeah, but yes, sir. That's a surprise, man.
Man, so I'm just sitting here thinking, you know, is there any rappers you think that would fit on Love Tape? Rappers we have now or rappers in the old time, you know?
That'll fit on Love Tape?
I'm gonna say whole Love Tape series. Like any, you know, what your thing, your vibes you go for on Love Tape. Do you think there's any rapper that could potentially fit?
I ain't gonna lie. Dang, I don't know. I never really thought about it. Dang, that's a good question. I don't know. Who you think? What would you? Who
I think one that we already worked with. Two of them actually that we already done worked with.
Oh, Jizzle.
Yeah.
Jizzle and Audie. Yeah.
Shout out Audie Banyo, man.
Hey,
shout out Jizzle Noel. Free Jizzle.
Real talk. Both of
the
them
water, man.
Hey, free my guy, man. Hey, they both was actually on Crazy for You too. The album that we got together.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I can see that though. Especially what songs though.
Man,
I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know. But the way they vibe, they
definitely
know
fit,
how to
for sure.
They know how to fit their way in there.
For sure.
I would say more Jizzle though.
Cause Jizzle was definitely like a lot. He's when he rap, he's like melodic.
Oh yeah.
You know, so yeah. Man,
But you don't think any big time rappers?
I don't know. Like, I don't know, man. I say probably Ice JJ Fish, honestly.
This man said like JJ Fish. Man, you know, all the controversy going on.
Yeah.
You got to give him talent what talents do. You know.
Yeah.
I think big time artists. I actually think, you know, Drake could possibly be one that could fit.
I think, yeah, I can see that.
You know, with the way he do his music, you know, he's really a singer, but you know.
Yeah, I say he's like he's a melodic. He can melodically work his way around. I can see that. Melodic wise, I can see that. But yeah, I can say. I think anybody that's probably melodic, could probably pull off. Now I know one of the songs on the album. I feel like maybe somebody like Tyler the Creator or something like that
Definitely
could maneuver around.
I can see a song on there that he can be on.
I can see that. I think the song that we got, I feel like somebody like a Don Toliver or something could slide on that.
Most definitely.
I can see that.
Red Light too.
Red Light, yeah. Something like that. But yeah, I think I can't really think. I can't really think though.
But speaking of rappers, man, what's a dream collab that you would love? Anybody, rappers, singers, anybody that you would love to have on Love Tape right now on your project that you could think of?
Leon Thomas.
I knew it. I knew
Leon
it.
Thomas.
It would hurt to ask though.
Because look, I'm not for people that's out there, it's like a lore. It's like a little lore thing. So everybody that I've met or that I've known always said, you remind me of Andre from Victoria. I'm like, bro.
When you had the hair,
when I had the hair, I said, man, but it's anyway. But yeah, I always get that. So, but like his musical ability, though, and what he can do and provide, I feel like Leon Thomas would be a great addition to this album. Like, I would say, I would want Pharrell to hop on there on production. I would love Pharrell to hop on that. Like that's my dream. Like all things aside, that's my dream artist producer that I want to work with before hopefully before he retire. Because I don't know when he's gonna
never retire.
You don't think so?
Nah, I don't think he would.
I hope not, bro.
I don't know. He might. He into fashion a lot lately. He might just stick to that.
He's still producing for. I seen he produced a track for I don't know this girl. I forgot what it's called, but it's hard. It's hard. Yeah, I gotta work for real. I can see me working with Bruno in the future on something.
I can see that too.
Bruno. See, I could work with people like kind of like the Anderson .Paak.
I could see you with like a Her, Sabrina Carpenter, or something like that.
Facts.
What was that? What was that?
Shout out to Sabrina though.
Yeah, but man. This tape, man. What's your favorite song that you have so far, or something you may be working on? What's your favorite song on the tape? Just one.
I'm gonna do top 3. Okay. Well, not top 3. I'm gonna just do the 3 that I listen to off the tape the most.
Okay.
Off Rip, 2 a.m. in A-Town. That's my stuff. Yeah, that's my stuff right there. I'm gonna say Slide, the one that we got, the joint that we got. And I think the last one is definitely gonna be I ain't gonna lie, the one that I'm working on is either gonna be Stop or the one that I'm working on right now, which is you know, I ain't gonna disclose it because I want to save all the names for you know track list.
I can see that one that you said because you know it's real personal.
Yeah. Facts. Stop and all of those, like those are very personal. But I think the ones that's really like, I think those are like my top 3 that I listen to right now.
So how many songs are on this project?
So like I said, I'm closing in on the song. So we got about like 3. We got 3 interludes, and so I say about it's gonna be like 11 tracks in total.
Right.
11 tracks in total. So on this project, so got a couple of those. So it's gonna be nice though. It's gonna be real good.
So
okay,
I heard You know, he's a great producer. He produced a lot of Aaliyah hits. You can already know where I'm going with this. He produced a lot of Aaliyah songs.
Yeah.
You know, so I heard Timbaland heard a couple of your songs.
Yeah.
How was that experience like?
I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to Timberland.
And did it help you, you know, moving forward?
I will say, at the time, I had a girl. Yeah, it was a live stream. He was listening to it on live stream, so he listened to people's stuff on the live streams and kind of, you know, rated or whatever.
Yeah.
He listened to a couple of my tracks, and he said I had a good voice, but he was like production and all that wise, it kind of felt like it was karaoke or something like that. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie, like it didn't hurt me because I mean, you know, that's his personal opinion. You feel me?
Yeah.
But it was kind of like, dang, like it just sounded good though. But you know, he's like a drum heavy type, you know, producer. But I will say when he told me that though, I really got back in the lab. Like I got back in the lab, and then that's when I made it till it's over. And that's why even if I see Timberland like in the future, I'll be like, hey, bro,
thank you,
appreciate you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because that made me go in there and that made me produce something that was actually one of my biggest songs to date right now. So
Timberland, you created a monster, man.
Shout out to Timberland, man, for real.
But man, so what's like your what's your motivation recording each song? You know what keeps you going?
I think what keeps me going is just the hunger of making music and just the joy of making music. Like making music every day, just figuring out different chord progressions, figuring out what I can do different, how I can get better with certain things. I think that's what definitely drives me to continue with music and just the love for it. And I think just like the inspiration of things is just what I get inspired with making is sometimes personal experiences, sometimes just having the idea, concept that I want to do. And just put on the track, like just stuff like that. It, you know, what helps me create and just make good music.
Yeah. So I've been waiting to ask it because I'm curious to know what you're gonna say.
All right.
So would you say this is your best work so far?
Yes. Yes.
Even better than Melodies, because I know Melodies was big to you, so because you know that was different.
I mean,
that's when you stepped out a little bit.
Yeah, that's what, and it produced some of my biggest tracks too. So,
yeah.
But I say, yeah, it's better than Melodies, better than Harmonies, is better than any of my last stuff. Because I think it captures all of what I did and just made it 10 times. And this project just makes it 10 times better. And it's just that's from production, that's from songwriting, that's from the singing ability. I think everything ties in together with this. So I say it's my best.
Do you think right now, I know you're gonna say yeah, because you real confident.
Yeah.
You think right now, do you think this could be up for a Grammy nomination?
I'm gonna say yeah, it's possible. It's one of them ones like,
come on, Recording Academy. I'll let my boy, man. I'll let my boy, man.
No, I think it's definitely. I think like it could possibly like win a Grammy for like best R&B project, like something like that, alternative R&B, whatever they want to categorize it like. But because I think it takes all elements of R&B and just expands on it. Like it's definitely one of them projects, and I wouldn't be saying that if I wasn't really confident in this project. I'm 10 times confident in this project.
Ain't gonna lie, man. You talking your shit. Hey, they gonna be ready for this album. Hey, they gonna be ready. Like they gonna be all right. Now he talking big noise about this album. They gonna be ready.
I'm talking, but I know I can back it up though. It's one of the ones.
Next question, man. Next question. Hey, with that being said, next question. All right, man.
One of the ones,
bro. How would you describe the music that you typically create?
Experimental, passionate, colorful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's very, like, when it comes to capturing emotion, I feel like my music definitely does that.
Yeah.
Like it's very colorful, it's very it's full of sound, if that makes sense. Like I feel like that's the best way to describe like my sound and like what I do with my music and stuff like that.
What's like when you getting in there recording, what's like your creative process like maybe like a routine or something? Like what's
right?
What's
You know, it's crazy. Like when you're like I know a lot of people say like my go to is this but sometimes when you just sometimes an idea can pop up like out of nowhere just randomly, you know, and sometimes you go on your voice memo. I'm gonna tell you one thing. I always go on my voice memo before anything.
Voice memo for me too, man. I got like 3 albums in my voice memo. I'm telling y'all,
bro. Like voice memos is such a lifesaver because when you got an idea, like sometimes I could be randomly doing something and I'm like, oh shoot, oh that's a crazy idea. Then I hum it or I do like the drum pattern in my voice memo. Like I promise you, that's the best thing to do for any
Shout
artist.
out Apple, man.
Shout out Apple. Shout out Shoe. I'm pretty sure Google got some, you know,
they probably
you know, Samsung, whatever. But but I would say typically like when I'm in the production stage, if I got it down on my voice memo, sometimes if I started out with the drums or something like that in my head, then I start off with the drums in the dot that I'm working on or dot that I'm working in, and then I start off with the chorus. Sometimes I have the chorus in my head first, and then I put the chorus down, and then I work on the drums. So it's really not no set like process, but I guess it's either one. It's either or. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's either drums or the chorus. Like, you know. So
I'm gonna ask you, man, what's like the style for this album? Like, you know, whether dress or you know song choice. What would be like the style for this album?
Definitely, I say definitely 2000s. Definitely like early 2000 R&B type stuff. Like early 2000 like type R&B with this project. Like if you know that like, every project, like even with my melodies and my harmonies, they all had like a certain type of R&B style from like you would say, oh, this would sound good in this time. Right. But what I don't do is I don't lean too much into that sound. What I do is that I kind of think about it like this. If I was in that time period, how would I make it in that time period?
Right.
So not just leaning so much on that era, but more so if I was in that era, how would my sound like in that era?
Right.
So I just don't fall victim or trap like, you know, into that sound. Because a lot of people, what they do, they find that sound or they listen to that sound and they just lean into it and they just feel like that'll make the song sound good. You can do that, but like, if somebody like, why not just that person go to the older stuff and listen to it from back in the day instead of listening to you, you know? So I feel like that's what helps me. It kind of gives me a structure of how I want things to sound, but I don't lean too much into that sound because I feel like you can fall victim to it and it'll kind of just, it won't work, you know? Right. It won't work.
So like looking at your first songs, you know, and everything that you did before, like starting with Moonlight.
Yeah.
For the people that's in Amory in high school, they know what Moonlight is.
Moonlight is a Amory, Mississippi classic.
Man, yeah. Did you ever think you would get this far?
For sure. I always had confidence that I knew I would get to, because even like, you know, even where I'm at now, it's a blessing. It's the fact that I'm able to even reach to where I'm at now. Like, it's a blessing because a lot of people don't even get to where I'm at now. And, you know, it's a blessing. I thank God for that every day. I thank God for giving me the opportunity to share my craft to people and, you know, people tune into it. But
definitely God first, man.
God first always. But yeah, I always knew, because I knew this is what I wanted to do. I know I was gonna figure it out somewhere, somehow. So yeah.
And I gotta say, because this, to me, I feel like this is big from Amory too, because like, you know, Amory has some artists, but then they got you. You know, you know, your sound is. You listen to your sound, you would think you're from a big city, you know, Miami, Atlanta, you know, California or something like that. But you know, just to have someone like you in Amory, you know, it's just like, man, you know, you kind of like, how many more artists we have like you around here? Like, how does that, you know, affect you or anything like that?
I'm not gonna lie, like, it's funny because a lot of people, like, when they ask me where I was from, like when they like tune into my music, they ask me where I'm from, and I tell them like I'm from Mississippi, I'm from Amory. They be like, "No, you're not." And I was like, "Yeah, yes I am." They was like, "Bro, you sound like you like from like Cali or like, you know, some of these bigger places that got a bigger music scene." And I'm just like, "No, I'm from Mississippi." So I kind of want to be that beacon to where it's like, it don't matter where you from, it don't matter like, you can make great music anyway. You feel me? So it's like,
Right.
so I feel like me doing this because my goal is to really expand the music scene here. Like I know we be talking like that's one of our goals. Is like definitely expanding the music scene around Mississippi because it's like, you know, from Mississippi being the birthplace of blues to not having nothing.
Right.
Now it's kind of crazy. It's like everywhere else, when you hear everywhere else, they got a music scene, you know. So I think me doing this, I definitely want to contribute to building a music scene here because we don't got it. You feel me? Like,
Right.
shout out to all the artists that came out of, you know, Mississippi that, you know, that's doing their thing right now, like the Ray Shermers, you know what I mean?
Most definitely. Big Crit, David
yeah.
Banner.
Man, like we said, Jizzle, all them, like, you know what I'm saying? Like all of them cats, man. Like shout out to them. K Youngster, like he doing his thing.
Oh yeah.
You feel me? Like it's funny, like shout out to K Youngster because you remember like we used to, it was East Timer?
Yeah.
East Timer, we used to be all in a circle, like beatboxing, freestyling. Like
I was the beatboxer.
man, and it's crazy that like all of us are still like doing the music thing, bro. Like it's crazy, but
love to see it, man. Love to see it.
But yeah, like I think just helping out here, trying to build a scene here. I think as long as we keep doing what we doing, I feel like it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
All right, just got a couple more questions here.
For sure.
So, is there like, you know, I know you had past relationships.
Yeah.
Do some of your past relationships inspire you with songs on this album, or you know, the album period?
I
know that could be a touchy subject, you know, but you know, folks want to know, you know, might well get into it.
You right. I ain't gonna lie. This, yeah, but I would say more so recently than in the past. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. This whole project is I ain't gonna say too much. But
Dad, listen.
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah. So, man, you just signed a great distributor, you know, to help you with your music, man. Get into it, you know, announce to folks, man.
Oh yeah, hey, shout out to TLR, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Hey, for believing in my sound, believing in my craft, you feel me? We finna turn up. For real. Like but not for real. Shout out to TLR distribution. Like I said, they believe in the sound, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I know we got some stuff coming up, you know what I'm saying? Got some talks coming in, and I'm excited to, you know, be a part of some and, you know, just helping out because they gonna help me, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna help them. You feel me? So
yeah, you
know, shout out to TLR, man.
How good does it feel to have your family on board with you? You know, they willing to do anything just to help you get there, you know, support your music and everything. How good does that feel, and how does it help you?
I'm not gonna lie, having a support base is so important, like especially family, like
right,
like even like I could say that like you, Kobe, like you know, y'all my brothers for life, like
shout out Kope, man.
Shout out Kope the bot, man. But yeah, like just having a support base, having your family by your side. I know a lot of people be like they don't need nobody, but I'm telling you, when you have a support base, even if it's your significant other, like it's so good to have a support base, man, because it just motivates you to keep going. Like it's not just you, like, you know what I'm saying? You got something to work towards, you know, like make everybody proud that's supporting you. You feel me? Like friends, family, like, but just having that support base, it helps. Like it definitely helps. Definitely helps.
So, man, we done got one more question for you, and I think this is a question that everybody wants to know. They've been waiting to hear.
Let go.
You probably already know what it is, but everybody been waiting to hear this, man. So, when are you dropping this masterpiece, man?
You want me to say that now?
Folks want to know, you know, when can we expect this album, or what month? You ain't got to give us too much, but what month can we expect this album?
I'll say the month. That just dropped in April. Next month.
Or they gonna get like a cover art or something before then, you know, just to keep them on their toes or something.
They gonna get some content. I'll tell you that they gonna get some, but yeah, it's gonna be dropping next month, so stay tuned for real.
Next month. April's a great month.
Hey, that's what I tell you, man. Hey, but you want those? I definitely wanted to drop it like in February though.
Right.
Just because I know February was like a love month, you know, Black History Month, love month, like all of that. So
yeah, Valentine's,
all right. But nah, I ain't gonna lie, with all the ideas and stuff, and you know, certain mishaps here and there, like
Yeah.
it didn't work out that way. But at the same time, you know, it's straight. I'm blessed. Like, but yeah, dropping April, man. I know. It's funny because I had it was a dude that texted one of my friends. And he was like, "Bruh, tell Titus to freaking drop this album. I've been waiting for him." And I was like, "I'm gonna drop it, man. Shit, too." But yeah, dropping April though. April.
Man, when you working on your biggest project, sometimes, you know, you even talked about dropping. I know you told me you was talking about dropping it last year.
Yeah.
You know, things, you know, you want to go back, edit things, you know, make sure everything sounds great. So, you know, you want to make sure they getting your best, you know, project.
My best sound.
Yeah, best sound and
best
everything
project.
like that.
For sure. I took time with this one. Like, I take time with all my stuff. Let's not get twisted. But it's like, this though, I definitely like, you can tell even the intricate details, like everything I did, like from the mixing, from the mastering. Shout out to my guy Tristan. He helped mix 2 songs on there.
Right.
I ain't gonna disclose the songs yet. Like I said, gonna save it for the track list.
Shout out Tristan though. You want to explain who, like, you know, before we explain who Tristan is?
Yeah, Tristan, he's a mixing mastering engineer. He worked with people like Leslie, Brathaway, and all those guys. Like, he's talented mixer and master. Again, just people that he's him. He's him when it comes to that. But yeah, he helped mix with 2 songs, and then I mixed and mastered the rest. So
hey, you him when it comes with it too, though.
Hey, appreciate you, man. I try. I try for real.
But well, y'all, man, it's getting late.
So,
man, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this thing up. Again, my name is Dvell, and I'm here with the one and only
Titus Irons, man. Hey, appreciate you for having me, though, bro.
Yes, sir,
Hey, appreciate you for having me, man.
Hey, this was so much fun. But hey, till next time, we'll see y'all next month. Peace out.